Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Joe Mundy. We're back with some more Firm Farm. We're into day 4 of the Firm Farm. Still doing some contracts, trying to make that money back. Last night I didn't feel like we got heaps far because we ran out of time to do our contracts and lost a bit of money. We weren't paying attention, but we made some back towards the end of the night and getting close to that 200k again. So that'll be the same thing for tonight. It'll be contracts, try and build our bank up. Waiting for these crops to be done for the canola. Bees, we've got chickens. How are they looking? We've got food's good, health's good. Taking a while to lay these eggs though. Lazy bastards. I mean, we do only have it 10 times at the moment as well, so going quite slow. But we're getting there, and get Duke in once he's back. He's not quite back at the moment. We get Discord at the moment because he's talking in the background. You don't need to hear his conversations. But anyway, let's have a look what contracts we've got to do tonight. Give us some decent ones. 3,000. 3.5 harvesting. 27. These cost those $1,000, so only really getting 2.5 grand. It's better than the rest, I guess, considering the costs. So let's do that one, I reckon. Get into that one. That's not what I want. Oh, yes, it is. Weights or anything? No. Where are we going for this one? 27.
Interesting, though.
Well, welcome back.
Thanks.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome into my stream. Although you're not being heard because you're currently on mute.
Yeah, well, could be worse. It could have been not heard all last night, like me, doing the rookie mistake of keeping you muted and forgetting.
That is true.
But not tonight. We're good tonight. We enabled you. We can hear you.
I feel enabled.
And I've started a harvesting contract. So here we go.
What field is it? 27. What is that? All the way over there.
This is the most expensive one at the moment, so going with that. Different harvester. I haven't used this one before.
I'm not zooming out.
Oh, that is an issue.
Maybe I'll just drive it inside the cab. I never drive inside the cab. And Austin has been quite annoying, but he had juice, so that's probably why he's all hyped up.
Up and juice, eh?
Yeah. So if you can hear anything in the background, it's he was trying to put his foot in Mandy's mouth.
Yeah, right. Oh no, I've made a big mistake here.
It's only doing one row at a time.
Oh no.
Wouldn't be here all night.
Didn't realise it was parsnips. I should have read that.
It's weird that it's only doing one row at a time, though. Can you, like, widen it or anything?
I don't think so. Oh no, moving the bunker up. Stop doing shit. Oh, this is a comedy of errors.
This is a contract that is literally going to take decades.
Yeah, you may as well just leave that stuff here and go do your own thing if you want.
That's what I can do. That's a decent one. Bale wrapping. Bales cultivating. A few of those, but they're all small things. Fertilizing. Swarms, and harvesting. Harvesting ones.
What is going on?
Mowing. That'll be alright. I'll do that one. Josh Parkinson.
He's created a new Facebook. He lost his other one or something.
Fair enough. I'll do this mowing one, I think. Mowing's pretty easy. It's like this weird front mower though. I don't know much of I suppose. I'm only 2 fields away from you.
You plough in pain.
I'm going to watch you ploughing from the corner.
It's a bit creepy, but
Hey, what happens on Farming Simulator stays on Farming Simulator.
whatever floats your goat, I suppose.
It's lagging like mad.
What's up?
Unfold mower. What a strange mower that is.
I went outside.
Okay, first thing to unfold it. I should have known that's a rookie mistake. On, lower. Going to do the other one. So on and lower. For some reason, it's not giving me the lines. So with this restream, does it tell you how many people are watching you on YouTube, or
Yeah.
does it Twitch? Okay.
So the easiest way I find it is that restream channels part that you added where you change the titles. Should have a streaming thing flashing, and you should have the number next to that.
Yeah, yeah. Twitch is telling me. I thought it would for YouTube as well, so I was just making sure.
It's usually a couple of minutes delayed though, so
Oh, okay.
like last night when people were coming in YouTube and talking, they weren't registered as viewers until 3 or 4 minutes after, so
I found Twitch is a bit like that lately.
so
This is too going to be made. This one, first action for something else. It's busy doing it. Bunch of other stuff.
picking the parsnips.
Picking parsnips. Oops. Smack the microphone like it's a penis.
It sounds painful.
That's not right. There we go, it's better. So we're pretty happy with the result this morning.
Very happy. Said I wasn't really expecting it to go down that way, so I'll take it.
I'm annoyed. I didn't put money on it.
Well, you called it.
And I could have guessed that Gordon would have scored as well. I would have put Gordon to score any time and Newcastle to win 2-0. But coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't.
There's always the times that you don't put money on that it comes through, and then when you put the money on it doesn't come through.
Yeah. And then the player you put the score gets injured in the first minute. I don't think they're going to finish that one in time as well.
And what's the time on it? 2 hours 29. Let's go back to the settings to half time then. What am I doing? How do we do that? Base logins admin. I was just talking about that before, about that. We stuffed that last night. You think I would have thought about that again tonight, but no, here we are again. Lucky you did. Things. Half time. Good night, kiddo.
Good night. Love you.
Love you too. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Isn't it nice when children are just well behaved?
Your time will come.
We got told today that apparently Elliot is quite silly in class. He has to be told a few times to behave.
That's what school's for, right?
Yeah, well, so we at the shops actually as well. We actually also ran into one of his educators. But last thing's officially crashed. We ran into one of his educators who was basically like, well, we were sort of going, the centre's got a bit shit since the director left. She's like, oh, I know it's awful. And we're like, oh, well, this is not just us thinking that. But no, she's like, I get it from quite a few parents at the moment about how bad it's gone. And she goes, apparently the lady's like, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that, I'm going to do this. And the girl's like, you can't do that. We literally just change things. You can't do it. And then apparently they're not allowed to wake up kids while they're sleeping. And the assistant director was like, no, we've spoken to the head office and they said that we can, like, every 45 minutes, like, as a sleep cycle. And she was like, no, 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 that's not how it is. And so apparently she ran at the head office and was like, oh, we're not allowed to wake up kids. And they're like, yeah, you can do it every 45 minutes. So basically not believing what she's been told. So we're a bit like, if it gets any worse, Austin may have to switch daycares.
There's always a teething period of someone new starting, though.
Yeah, apparently she's she's trained by the people that we left originally,
No, okay.
the Good Start people, and apparently it's pretty much like bred into them pretty hard. So we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a little bit of time, but disappointing. And she's come from a centre that one of the parents of Elliot's friends, they left that centre because the son was getting hurt every day, and her response was, "Boys will be boys." So
Boys will be boys, and if they're getting hurt because they're being boys, and that's sort of fine, but it doesn't sound like that's the
yeah,
case.
yeah, it sounded like he was getting bullied or something, and they weren't doing anything about it, which not ideal.
Jerks.
Yeah, kids are dicks.
It's going to be very long. I can't believe it just does one row.
How like random is that machine? That's it's a sizable machine.
Sizable for everything else except for picking.
I think it'd probably be quicker to do it by hand.
That's right, probably. Nah. It's going to damage the crops me driving over it, probably. Doesn't hold much either, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass to store the parsnips.
Yeah, that's really annoying. I guess that means that we're never going to grow past this, which I'm kind of okay with.
Well, it depends how much they're worth to sell. If it's worth it in the long run, then not.
Yeah, if it's going to take us 4 days to harvest them all, I'm kind of tempted to just say no Age of Empires tomorrow and just farm all night. Is that bad?
It is, because I still like Age of Empires.
I'm not saying I don't like it.
Way more this week than I have in freaking 6 months, I think.
And all because of Farming Simulator. Who'd have thought it?
Who would have thunk it?
So with YouTube, then, is there like a way to get more discoverable, or is it you just kind of have to hope for the best?
I'll let you know when I work that out.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's just YouTube's more people search for stuff, so having good stream thumbnails and descriptions and stuff like that works better.
Yeah.
Like streaming is not YouTube's sort of main use really. It's
Still quite new, isn't it, as well?
I don't think it's new, but YouTube's always been based about pre-production, uploaded stuff, not so much the gameplay sort of thing. So I think it's doesn't get as much views, sort of stuff like that, but you'll get more watching historically.
And that'll probably, in theory, it should drive traffic to the Twitch as well.
Yeah, or these streams potentially.
Yeah.
But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. It's the same thing with it. It's consistency with it. If we can keep the consistency up and see how we go, then we'll be right.
Yeah. Well, I nearly said to you earlier about when taking Monday, I'm like, you just want to stream farming simulator. That's all it is.
I probably will, but that wasn't the main reason.
You know, training's cancelled on Monday now. I decided just this second.
It's alright, I'll be here when you get home.
I'll probably end up leaving early anyway because I can't stand to be around a lot of those people for a long time. Puts me in a bad mood.
Oh, Tony's there.
It puts me in a worse mood.
Get him to run it.
Oh, he's alright, but you can tell like he's just judging you. You know what I mean? Especially when I beat the shit out of Benny for all his fucking Instagram shit. I was just like in an exceptionally bad mood this morning, but fuck me. I was ready to punch on with someone.
You in a bad mood? Never.
I know, it's very rare. But I actually had a reasonably good day at work as well, would you believe? Because I think in my mind I've accepted that I want a new job. And I think it's a bit easier after that. I should have done that one too. Damn it. I just want a cultivating contract where, like, I can do all the fields and then just give me a massive cultivator. Isn't it so hard? And if you do these fertilizer ones, I have to loan everything. I have to lease everything.
Sometimes it's weird and it goes to like the wrong side for harvest. And you gotta reset it. It's weird. I like it.
So you can't like you can't like make it wider or anything.
No, unfortunately. Depends. Like sometimes, depending on where you get this line, it picks up two like rows instead of just one. And then other times, it just gets stuck on the one. Like this row, I've got two going, so bonus.
Yeah. To get this right, there's a harvesting contract for $742. But if you lease it, the lease cost is $779.
So you're losing $49.
Yeah, you end up losing money.
Or what did you say, 49 and 29? I don't know. Whatever, you lose money regardless. It sounds like.
Yeah, you lose money. Parsnips are good. Yeah, they're fucking safe. Boil. I'm just not too bad with soybeans. I can kind of deal with that a little bit. Do soybeans. Yeah,
10%, so we're getting somewhere.
I do soybeans. It's only taken a little bit of time. They should
Taking
also
about
give
half
you
an
an
hour.
option of like when you rent things, what you want to take.
Yeah, so like you can not take a tractor or something, so
Yeah, and you just get more money because you're not renting that item.
I agree.
Come on, Giants, get it together.
Yeah, we could give him all these great ideas if we were partners.
Just give us a partner for free without the effort.
Want you to fucking do me, right? Want you to go doing this way. No, I want the fucking other way.
Do you think if Spurs lose in the morning that Ange is gone?
They're still in the FA Cup, aren't they?
I'm not sure. I think he's in trouble. Either way.
Go to the other side. Sure, there's a way that you could just like manually move the lane.
No, there's not.
I think so. There we go. Got it to work eventually. Hey Tyler Martin, how are you?
Is that mine or yours?
Yeah, it's on
It
yours.
doesn't come up with a logo like it does normally. I'm confused.
Yeah, that's the down part because it doesn't do the shared chat, but yes, they are on your stream.
Ah, well, hello then, Taylor Martin. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. There should have been a part of the rules is no soliciting. And the answer is no. You're welcome to hang out and talk other stuff. It's gonna be really frustrating because the soybeans are at 15% in the harvester, and the contract on the field has done 14%. So it's like I'm literally gonna need to stop for the tiniest little bit. I'm not looking for anything, thank you.
No,
Did I not say that?
just not listening
Are
or
you just
stupid?
ignoring what I'm saying? Or you... I'm looking for people to listen to what I say. Like, if you can convince me in 10 words or less, then I'll think about it. But I'm not easily pleased.
At least I know what I'm doing for the rest of my night.
Really? What do you do for the rest of the night?
Luck and parsnips.
To be fair, parsnips are pretty good.
Are they really?
I haven't had any. I haven't had parsnips for a long time.
I don't even know if I've had parsnips before. What do I usually have? Turnip. Usually, I haven't made that for ages either. When I usually make mince and tatties. That's
Oh, yeah.
got turnip and the other thing. I can't think of it now.
Sweet.
Swede, that's it.
Love a good sweet. Like
Yeah.
Freddie Lundberg.
So blondes with blue eyes, that's my thing too.
Harvesting the field. Taking forever. Not as forever as
I was gonna
yours.
say, what are you bloody whinging about, mate?
Plus, I do think these lines are an absolute godsend, though. Not gonna lie.
Oh, they definitely are. I would hate to try and do this without having the lock on.
Oh, it'd be annoying.
I'm gonna get the two rows. Oh! An ass monkey. doing this? He's missing the road. I don't want that road in the next road.
So is that a note to both of us that stay away from parsnips?
I think so. I will be back in 1 moment. Alright, I am back.
Oh,
Just had to say hello to the wife. She just got
sorry.
home. I just had to say hello to the wife. She just got home, so
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't, they get a bit annoyed. So I saw something today. I went to the shops. We're in Big W, and there was like some sort of issue with there was some kids in there being dicks, essentially, like 17, 18-year-olds. And security was called, and then they started having to go to the security, and there's like, he's like, "Oh, I didn't even do anything," and security's like, "Well, you were harassing a staff member, all this kind of stuff," and anyway, they ended up leaving, and like the police were obviously called, and we saw them at the start of the mall, sort of thing. And as they walked in, I noticed it was two women cops, and I was like, obviously not taking it that seriously. Look at them as two women. I said, what are they going to do? Nag him to death? And I got the dirtiest look I've ever got in my life from Mandy.
yep, that sounds like a good reason that you would get.
Yeah, it wasn't my finest comment, but I thought, hey, it could be funny, but wasn't taken very well.
I wasn't expecting that anyway. I was expecting you to say that you were going to sing cop cuties to them.
I did actually sing that. Not quite loud enough that Mandy heard me. He's like, "You should sing it." So I'm like, "No, no, I'm not brave enough for that." And it also got me a dirty look as well, but I think it's because they were both girls. So I couldn't win. I was already in trouble.
Go ahead, lock me up, rest
That's it. That was
me.
that was that was the only thing I said was arrest me, but make it sexy. I didn't go the whole thing, so probably why.
Get to the soup factory. No soup for you. Zap, zap, zap.
Oh, that's in my head again.
Dump me parsnips. How much are we going to get
That's
for the
what that's all
parsnips?
that does.
Is it decent money for parsnips? Probably not. I didn't get anything for it anyway.
So I had a couple of WWE themes on in the car on the way to the shops. One was Jey Uso,
Ooh,
and then
so...
the kids started yeeting of their own accord. I was quite proud. And we had Roman Reigns' new one. It's like the big big tribal drum type thing.
Mm.
And Elliot was putting his finger up straight away, and he's like, "Mummy, Daddy, you're not acknowledging. You need to acknowledge." Uh,
Acknowledge me.
I was like, "I'm so proud." But yeah, they won't sit there and watch it with me. What else have I got harvesting wise so I can start?
It's just me, use. That one ish, it's me, use.
There's not a lot I can actually do with that stuff. I realize a lot of themes are basically just one verse and then it's just repeated over and over.
Considering this is taking ages to do this, it would be nicer if the selling point was a bit closer and not all the way on the other side of the map.
Yeah. How much is it worth?
3.5.
Fuck hell. I don't think you get your money's worth somehow.
It do I, but it was the most expensive one that was there at the time. I just looked at the money and didn't look at the what was actually doing it, so that's my own fault. So we want to get us over 200 grand tonight, which we will. So we're at 198, as it is. I don't even think I've done a quarter of this field yet, so, well, I haven't. It's 19%.
Well, I mean, you probably have then, or just about, because you only get to 80%. Although you've harvested, you've dropped some off as well, so.
That truck was full.
This food transport one's gonna suck, because it's not even a truck, it's a tractor and a trailer.
It'd be so much quicker if we could just get 2 rows each time.
You know, let's just go back to that thing in the shops with the kids being dicks. If, like, so for example, if you saw like these kids being knobheads to people, would you say something, do you think? Or do you just kind of let it play itself out?
If it isn't.
No, that was my sort of theory, because I'm like, well, what do you just say? Just tell people to stop being dicks to people, and then they sort of start hating on you or whatever. But I'm like, well, they just shouldn't be dicks to people. It's not really any of my business either, but, you know, like, people don't want to go to work to be abused.
It depends on the circumstances to a degree as well.
Yeah.
It's just being little fucks and having a bit of fun, then I don't give a shit. But if they're threatening someone or something like that, that's a bit different.
Yeah, I don't, well, as far as I know, they weren't really doing that, but yeah, so I only sort of saw like the aftermath of it, where they just wouldn't leave and almost sort of ganging up on the security guy a little bit. Like they all sort of surrounded him. It was like when the fucking they, you know, remember when they blew the full time whistle and Harlan was on side, or they blew whatever it was, and they wanted to play on. It was like that, where they just all ran up to him. How do I get into this thing?
I don't know. I think in the past I probably would have been more open to doing stuff like that, but I don't know. These days you don't know what those kids are carrying.
Yeah, true.
Half the time people don't even look after anyone else, so who's going to look after my family if I get stabbed and killed? Well,
Yeah.
If it's someone that's able-bodied to do it, then they can look after themselves. If it's someone older, then that's the difference. I'd probably step in and say something.
I also said to Mandy, like, the security guards that they've got there as well. I said, like, if I steal something and I run away, like, they're not gonna catch me. He's like mid-50s. You know,
Most
he
places
doesn't
are
look.
told not to anyway these days.
Yeah.
Usually they just let him go. Just gonna write it off anyway. So
Oh no!
rolled another truck, mate.
I didn't even do this one on my own. I don't even know how that happened. I don't think this is going to be a viable contract because I can't even lift the bloody things up. Come on. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Oh, here we go. There we go. We're back up. There we go.
On the road again. Can't wait to get on that road again.
Oh my God, this is just dreadful.
Swap if you want. You can come do some parsnips.
Hey,
Swap if you want. You can come do some parsnips if you want.
I'm on the verge of just giving this one up because this is just not doable. The trailer is not as long as the logs, and it's like that. They're not even staying in the truck where they're supposed to, in the trailer. Oh God.
With those parsnips. Let's go.
Yeah, it's fucking Like half hanging off this bloody trailer. They've shafted me with this. Slide it in slowly. I think I'm slowly getting the hang of this one.
Yeah, Aegis, thank you so much for the work. Appreciate you.
Concentration is palpable.
Yeah, you gotta really concentrate to get these lines right. Especially on these bloody parsnips. Either way, we shouldn't have time to do it. It's only like 10 o'clock yet on the game time, so it's actually a fair bit to go.
It's gonna be close. Good. It's not gonna. Actually, I think that's probably okay.
Which parsnips? Get them all!
I can't. Trying.
%25 only. Jesus Christ. At this rate, we've been on for an hour already, and I've got 26% done.
So it would take you at least 4 hours or so.
Shit.
That's good because you got 4 hours still to turn in the next day. So
I think I'm starting to work out these lines though, so hopefully that means my pace will go up a little bit.
it actually works out in my favour. There we go.
Till it gets going, it takes ages to get going.
Like just to sort of pick up.
Yeah.
There we go. About to do the last piece of wood.
Definitely got a better rhythm going though with these lines, so that's positive.
Here we go. Oh, maybe not. Assembling things. There we go. Solve that. Okay, that's not what I wanted. How do I then? This is weird. How do I then fold the crane back up?
You fold the truck up.
The truck is folded.
Usually it does it automatically when you do that, so.
Oh, it's not like it's going to go very far. It's only going to go down this little hill anyway.
$12 of wood sold. What a bargain.
$12 we didn't have before. God, that was hard work.
You just smash into the contracts, and here I am selling the same one. Not even 50%. And you've made more money than me in total now. Like, it wasn't even beneficial for choosing that high value one. Choosing that high one. I'm just going to put it down to experience. I'm experienced now in harvesting parsnips.
Extremely experienced in harvesting parsnips.
Now I know not to do it again. It is annoying that you've only got certain lines though. Like, you can go around and round for like a few laps, and then you get stuck going up and down.
Yeah. Nice. Do that way, yes, but by the time I've actually bought the fertilizer as well, it's not worth it.
It's not like you can empty this out while you're going along on this one either.
Which way does it shoot them out?
That side, but you can't do it while you're going along.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to stop and extend the pipe.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
So this one is shit. I'm about to need to unload anyway, so come back around, it would be good.
So tractor doughy.
There you go. Gotta come closer, mate. You literally got to be like side by side. It's only got a little pipe.
I feel like I should eat more parsnips if this is what's involved in fucking harvesting them. They go through a lot of effort. Another one that you pay more than what the contract's worth.
Yeah.
There's another one that you pay more than what the contract's worth.
So,
Release all the stuff.
bloody silly, mate.
It's very silly. Make a mistake of doing green beans and stuff before. I'm not a fan of their harvester. It's very small.
I don't feel.
If I have the time, perhaps, but I'll be there for hours.
Oh, I ain't going anywhere anytime soon by the looks of this one, so.
I'm going to check if we have fertilizer back here, because if we do, then I can do those other ones. I don't think we do.
Did it last night, didn't you?
Yeah, it looks a bit that way. So I could do 3 contracts, but by the time I've rented out the stuff and paid for a fertilizer bag, you're not actually making anything. It becomes pointless. My problem is it's like these cultivators are not even that wide either. 4 meters wide for that one, 5 for that one. I reckon the smallest field has the widest cultivator. Maybe I'll give that one a go. See how it goes. Right, 81. Everybody best move out of my way.
out. There's a hurricane coming through. Haven't seen any of those yet.
Hurricanes.
Yeah. I don't know if there is, but wasn't there like natural disaster shit?
Yeah, there's that disaster, natural disaster, something or other. So, might be around somewhere.
Long until we start making our own fields.
Maybe.
We've only got one little field at the
It
moment.
might just strike really randomly. Right. Go through the trees.
All I can say is when I sell these parsnips off, if I don't get like 5 grand worth of parsnips, I'm gonna be upset. So I feel like the amount of work you need to do to harvest this shit, you should get a decent payout. Otherwise, it's a waste of time to have it on your farm.
Yeah, but it's saying that I should only have to do like 3 laps of this one, so that's not too bad. As opposed to like however many I thought I was going to have to do.
Just counting how many times I've gone up and down already.
I think I'm just going to go up and down and sort of just go with it.
Up and down. Up and down.
And backwards and forwards. This thing. Here we go.
How long is that one going to take to finish, do you reckon?
Hey,
How long is that one you're doing at the moment going to take to finish, do you reckon?
I don't know. We're a third of the way through.
Just going to say, just if we get up, not doing anything after that one, then deliver me parsnips.
Oh yeah.
See how you go and
That's easy enough. I can do that because I can just switch between vehicles anyway.
just don't want to run out of team.
Yep. originally thought you said, do I know how long it's going to take you to finish?
The whole thing on. I don't know.
Long time. Actually, it wasn't too bad. So what I'll do is I'll drop this one up to 64. I'll come back down to where you are.
Oh, good.
Two.
Down to the soup factory in the bottom left-hand corner. It's miles away. It's annoying.
Okay.
It's down near 56, 55.
This thing must be heavy.
Where you going? You guys run away.
Have I?
Down. So if you go to that road that's to your right, and then take that road all the way to the right until you get to the freeway, and then you can take the freeway down.
Okay. Stuck in the dirt. Here we go, it's better.
I'm assuming with the lines that are greyed out, that means there's like literally nothing left in that line at all, and the ones that are white, that means there's
I
still
think so,
stuff.
yeah, I think that means it's done. Also, just randomly, I had a thought earlier. See what you think about how crazy this is, right? So this is my theory about WrestleMania this year. So I think that Uso's gonna choose Cody, and they're gonna start off. It's gonna be like they're gonna be mates, and then but Jey Uso's gonna win, but it's gonna because of The Rock interfering somehow, and Jay's gonna be like, no, I didn't want to win this way, and then something he's gonna be like coerced into being like a Bloodline 3.0 with The Rock at the top.
Nah. Maybe, I don't know. I think it happened. I think Jay will go back to Winter.
But nobody wants to see that anymore.
They don't, and that's exactly why I think WWE will do it. Which is annoying, but I honestly think that's what will happen. And I think Cody will lose the title at Mania.
I think so too. I think he's sort of past it now.
But I think that he'll lose it at Mania to someone like John Cena or CM Punk, which nobody really wants to see.
Be interested to see because yeah, I don't know what would. Because I think he's gonna turn heel eventually. They're sort of going that way. They're still really popular with the kids, especially.
Yeah. Problem is, you end up like Cena, and then they'll just keep him face the
Yeah.
whole time. Can you pull up right next to me and let me unload into you? Said what I said.
I kind of think maybe they set it up when Uso and Cody won the tag team belts together. But they would eventually one day face off. I don't know. It's all speculation.
Um, it definitely is all speculation, but who knows? Suppose there was a post the other day that The Rock was saying that he was pissed off that it leaked that he wasn't going to be at Mania or something like that. But I feel like that's just to make people feel like he's not going to be there just so he'll be there.
Yeah.
But like, I don't see the point of what they did with the ring thing and handing that to Cody at the Raw after last Mania to then not have done anything with it.
Yeah.
Are they ever just going to go back to that and finish that, or have we just forgotten about that?
Well, Triple H is like the king of long-term storytelling, so who knows?
Which
I mean,
I
2 years down the track from now, we wouldn't even know.
I enjoy that, but in 2 years' time, who the fuck's going to remember it?
Yeah.
I know they'll do their video packages and stuff, but still. Still want people to be able to remember it so that it's fresh.
That's why everything worked so well last year, because everything was like week after week after week. There was no real waiting for stuff. Whereas now, it's, well, you don't know what's happening.
I just don't have the time to watch everything either. I don't have time to watch Raw, SmackDown. Keep going.
Yeah, maybe watch one or two matches here and there, but I'm not doing that. Not to say I'm not invested, but I'm not as invested as I was this time last year.
Yeah. I'm interested to see Elimination Chamber. I think that'll be alright.
Is it someone put up like a prediction thing of what they think is going to happen with John Cena this year? And they said that he's going to lose Elimination Chamber. He's going to lose at WrestleMania. He'll win Money in the Bank, cash in, be champion, then lose at like the pay-per-view after that or something.
Fair enough. I think it's the good thing about it at the moment, though, is that it's not as clear cut as what it's been in the past. So
Yeah.
a lot of people have got all their different theories on what's going to happen, which is great, but no one actually knows. First time in ages where it's actually been like that, where it's like anything could actually happen.
How it should be as well, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you don't watch a movie and go, I know exactly what's going to, or maybe you do, I don't know. But like, you go to be entertained, and not knowing is part of the entertainment, I think.
Agreed. We're getting close to 50%. We're not far from it. So, will you agree that parsnips are now on the shit list? They're like beets.
100%.
Beets and parsnips are no-goes.
159,000,000%.
100%. Ooh, ah. I can't bother going down the shed tomorrow, but I know I have to.
Yeah, you gotta do the selling stuff.
To at least start getting it ready to get to the point of being able to. I keep leaving it, then it's never going to happen.
Yeah, you end up leaving everything in there, and yeah, that's not ideal. Although, I'm sure it'd be very easy to just leave stuff, close the doors, and be like, yeah, everything's taken care of. Change your phone number, so they can't get a hold of you.
Change my number though, I like my number. Had it all my life.
Better answer your phone, I guess, instead. Or block the number. It
Block.
would be easy to block the number.
Block the number. I haven't got one of those on my channel for ages, but you still seem to get them all the time.
Yeah. There was a time, there was like probably about a week or so I didn't get any. It's really surprising. Yeah, that's not been done. Complete.
You're making all the money tonight.
Well, you'll make the money when yours comes through.
And still, it'll be less than what you make, or not.
I'll do this one more, then I'll head off, I think.
Easy. Would like to, but I've started something that I can't finish now.
You're gonna finish it now.
Still got a while to go, I think.
Yeah, we're sort of not even halfway there. Like, just about, but not really.
Remind me, mate. Definitely what I wanted to hear.
Well, I like to give people what they want.
Such a giving man.
Sometimes. What was it? 13.
Well, they could have made a parsnip puller that was like 3 or 4 rows long.
Parsnip puller. Sounds a bit. There you go. Is that code for something?
Maybe it is. Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah, we're in the cab. Capping it up. Capping it up the hill.
You miss one little bit on the whole road. You have to go through again.
That would be annoying.
It could be worse. We could be playing Call of Duty Raging because the server's up.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a lot worse.
Instead, we're just chillaxing.
Just driving tractors? Driving tractors and having some fun. Yeah. This is traveling pretty well, actually.
You harvesting as well, or what are you doing?
Sorry?
You harvesting as well, or what are you doing?
No, just cultivating. It's over 3 contracts, so I've done 2 of them so far. I'm on the 3rd one. So I hired the longest, or the widest one, and then just went around and did all 3.
Nice. Wow, this row has like a whole bunch of 4 beets on it. I mean, beets. I'm doing beets. Turnips, parsnips.
Vegetables of some sort.
Yeah, it's something that you pull out the ground.
Should go to Ali's stream after this and start giving her grief about not coming to the show again. And just keep going until the day before.
You said we were friends. Okay, no, everywhere. Ugh.
I think this is the longest I've ever been sitting in the cab to do this work.
Enjoying the view, hey?
Yeah, it's been pretty good actually. And it's helpful because I've just got the lines on, so I just hold the accelerate button down and away I go. Oh.
Cruise control on, it's even better again.
Yeah, should do that really. Okay.
See?
What's that?
Getting 2 rows instead of 1.
Yeah. Oh, the cruise control's on. I'm following the lines. I can just sit here. No hens.
And I went.
Hey.
I was waiting for it to click over to 50%, but it still hasn't done it.
Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there.
No, I didn't.
Still waiting. Still waiting. Well, I
Jeez.
finish before you get to 50%.
This is a long wait to just get to 50% here.
I'm watching it eagerly now, just like, come on.
Hey! Oh, jeez. It's exciting as it gets when you're doing parsnips.
We've got one more little bit to do.
Where are we at? 10:30 game time. We should have enough time to finish this one off. Swear to God, if I get to like 98% and then the time runs out, I will scream.
You're gonna contact the developer and be like, your game's bullshit. Right, there we go. So those contracts all finished.
Smashed it.
Been a good night for the contracts for me.
Yeah, you've made about 15 grand, so.
Would you like to add any thoughts?
You've done well, mate. I wish I had made better choices on my contracts. But here we are. We're cruising along. Hoping,
It's like you live, you learn, really, isn't it?
I'm hoping by the end of this we will be successful and it was worth my time. Somehow I'm not thinking it's going to be the case. I feel like I'm going to waste all of tonight for 3.5 grand, but we'll see when that comes to a fruition.
That's right. So all we can do is just see. Also, there's a lot of Europeans playing farms, and it's really popular over there.
I feel like I've just done this whole row and missed everything along the way, but it's alright. Must have locked into the wrong row, I think. Unless there's one little bit at the end here, that's why it was still white. Which is a possibility too.
Yeah, it could be. I don't. Does it go grey if you're like if you get all of it? Like it doesn't do it in stages.
No, I think I just pressed on the wrong row. What an idiot. One should be a boofer, because it's right in between the two rows.
You got the headset. That'd been a good way to finish.
Right.
But we'll be back tomorrow for Age of Empires, and then probably more farming. That's if you're not still doing this by tomorrow night.
Ah! There's a possibility.
So we'll just have to check in and see, won't we?
I definitely won't be still doing it by tomorrow night, because
So I want to find out.
time will have run out.
So with this thing, do I have to stop it on YouTube as well, or does it just stop it through OBS?
That stops it through OBS.
Cool.
Anything you need to do is just go update your stuff on YouTube when you get a chance to
Oh,
that's when I do the thumbnails and stuff like that. I usually just update the description and stuff as well. What an idiot. I forgot to turn the fucking harvester on. How many errors right now?
what's that map called?
What's that?
What's the map called that we're on?
Dolsky or something? I can't remember.
Podolsky.
Polanovka or something? What's the map? It's out in the game.
Zelenka or something, or Zolenka.
Zelenka. So I don't know. Yeah, parsnips are terrible.
Yeah, I think pretty much.
I'm determined to get this finished though. YouTube. Someone has to subscribe to you. Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Thank you to that person. What a legend. More legends like that. Actually, wrong bloody buttons.
So, otherwise, I'll just end up leaving it on all night.
What I missed a row down here. It didn't come up white, so maybe I didn't. No, I did. Not sure why that showed up. Didn't show up, but oh. Don't care. If I can get it at the end if I need to.
YouTube. What's that one? Um, Video chat. That's probably a good one. Have one view on YouTube.
It's alright. It's first time doing the old YouTube, so
So with that, I just go to edit video then.
yeah.
Let's see.
And then you like there's a few other settings and stuff to go down to, so I think there's an advanced setting part. You gotta open that up, so then you can choose game and everything like that that you want to add onto it, so that goes into the farming sim game.
Okay.
You drive. I don't wanna. It was like a really big contract, then I'll just hire a worker to go take it down for me, but I'm not gonna make enough money.
Yeah, that's fair.
Take this to the soup factory. What, there's an hour and less than an hour and a half of game time left, so what, there's 3 hours still that I've got to finish it, so we should get it finished. No dramas at all. That's where they want to start that. That's a different story. You shouldn't bastard. Nearly caused a car accident, AI.
Jeez.
Just because you couldn't wait 2 seconds. Like drivers in real life. Right. No soup for you. See you later, parsnips. That's 3 trailer loads so far. Jumpy. When I get a chance, I probably won't do it until we moved and I'm on leave. I'm gonna sort of upload entrance videos and stuff onto YouTube and maybe go back and find some old matches to upload to get some more content on YouTube.
Oh yeah. That'd be cool. That's all done. I think. It'll be under a different banner now because it was a live stream, so.
A little bit extra work to put it on YouTube, but especially if we can build it.
Yeah. I might delete that old one. I was going to do a series of it, but I haven't, so there's not really much point.
Delete.
No one's viewed it anyway, so.
I seen it. I think it was Instagram. It was a reel maybe or something that I seen before, and someone made a pond and stuff like that in their big horse enclosure. That's
Yeah,
what
they get all sorts of stuff. It's really bizarre.
I think you need to, like, if you've got horses, you need to ride them every day or something to keep them happy.
Yeah, that's what one of the girls was saying last night.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. It'd be like really fun at first, then the novelty will go off.
think there was someone saying that you can get a mod so you can, you don't have to ride the horses every day, but because I want horses. See what happens.
Race down each other.
Yeah, we could. And then we could get people in the chats to use their points on polls.
Yeah,
Or
that'd be cool.
not, what is it's not polls, it's what it is. Predictions are called.
You're gonna give Ali some grief.
That would sort of mean that people that we know would have to actually come in and support us, you know?
Yeah, that'd be true. That's hard to do because it's so fucking hard to sit there and just chat to your mates for a little bit. Fucking hell. Just got gifted 10 subs.
Thing for her, so
Sorry.
the regular thing for her.
I just got gifted this sub apparently.
Yes. Just had a look quickly. Of course, it's the Eddie Wood. He always does it.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see how much money some of these people that are gifting all the time on the channel spend on Twitch.
Yeah.
Getting smaller. You can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel for a change.
Nice. Got a smaller point.
I was thinking about buying that game that's when people gift and sub, you go fishing and stuff like that. Just because I like fishing, but I also don't want it to look like I am copying Ali. He just gifted another 10, didn't he?
Yeah, it looks like it.
There's 30 in a stream. How much is 30 worth?
So 20 is 159 and 10 is 80. He's just done another fucking 10 as well.
We spent like over 300 bucks. What a lad.
If you're going to do that, you might as well just buy 50.
One of those things, like, it's so good and stuff like that, but you want to spend that money, you might as well just donate it, because Twitch is going to take, what, 60% of the money that they've donated anyway, so it's not like Ali's going to get it. Where do we get these cash cows from?
So I was literally just thinking the same thing.
not all about the money, it's about the fun as well, but be nice.
It is, but it would be nice to be in that kind of position.
Be nice to be liked.
Mm. But she doesn't do anything that spectacular, really. But it comes back to what I said last night. If you've got the right, you know, parts and you wear the right clothing, I guess doing it for a certain amount of time helps as well. Though, like she's been doing it for about 6, 7 years,
Yeah.
so it does take time. But it's just I guess it's just the world that we live in as well, though. There's going to be more guys that are going to do things, and there is girls that are going to do things.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Maybe I should do what that guy did and just dress up as a girl. See what happens. I wonder though if there's a part of people that gift if they go, if I gift enough, they're gonna want to go out with me.
I think there is some men that are
Yeah,
like that.
they'd have to be. You know, like they do it with like a, like a But I did this, so you owe me this.
That is a potential, and some people are jerks like that.
I couldn't even imagine spending that money.
No.
The amount of money that he's just spent in 5 minutes is literally like a month's worth of meat.
Some people either have the extra cash, disposable cash, or this is their entertainment, so I can justify it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't drink, smoke, do anything.
Yeah, each to their own, I guess. I always have a feeling though as well, like if you're in a different country, I feel like gifted subs or that kind of thing, I feel like they're a lot cheaper. Because I feel like it's like I've seen other streamers where they just get like they'll get a lot more gifts done for them in bigger sort of amounts.
I think it's
And
all
they're just like, oh yeah, no
comparison.
big deal.
I think it's all comparable based on the exchange rate, but I'm not sure either. I remember his name, Jimmy Plex, when he was coming in, he was saying that special was on it, which cost like, fuck all for him to sub or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know.
There was a special one the other week actually. It was quite cheap to gift a sub. It was rather than, but apparently it's going up again now.
Everything else, I guess.
But to gift it, I don't even know what's the difference between like tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3.
Depends who the streamer is. Like, it's you can have like more important emotes and stuff like that for the tiers. Like tier 3 is obviously worth more.
Yeah.
So
That's $40 just for one.
and you'll notice when you go to your subscribes that you'll be a tier 3 for your channel for life.
Yeah.
It's a thing when you're streaming longer and you get more followers, that opens up to extra stuff that you can put in there as well. So the longer you stream and the more stuff you get, then it's more worthwhile for people to do the higher tiers if they're inclined to. Long night of some parsnips.
65% again, yeah.
Feel I'm gonna have to empty this trailer again before I finish though. Ooh. Makes it a lot easier once you have worked the lines and stuff out though.
Yeah, I suppose when you get to a bit of a rhythm of it as well. The guy that I rated to was saying that you can get like a mod for something like that, and it's like a potato harvester, but you can mod it to do like carrots and parsnips or something.
Bigger or something, is it?
Yeah, and it can do like a bunch of like a normal size kind of one.
Fair enough. That'll defeat the purpose a little bit if you're just going to mod it the whole time and not actually play the game how it's meant to be. What do I know though? Seems like there's quite a few people that are right into the mod side of things, so
Yeah, last week we had a few people come in that were actually designing them and stuff. And I'm the same sort of thing. Like I'm like, why don't we just play it as it's sort of supposed to be? Like you would go on a real farm and go, you know what, I can just mod this.
I suppose it's the same theory as yeah. So it's the same theory as what we say about people that play Call of Duty and they use cheats all the time.
Yeah.
Enjoy the game for what it is.
Yeah. If you do find a contract that's really frustrating because you pick your backs up, well, just do it and Conformist.
I ain't no quitter.
That's it. They're better than me because I already quit. As soon as I realised what was happening, like that was too hard.
No. I'm committed to the full farming experience. Full relaxation and rage of the parsnip.
I feel like I need to buy some parsnips now. And everyone's like, why do you buy parsnips? Because it's a fucking big deal to harvest these fuckers.
Have you seen what they go through?
Smallest fields take hours.
It was funny. There was in the local hills group the other day. There was someone was like, "Oh, is there anyone that like wants to help out on the farm and do some stuff around the farm?" I was like, "Hey, I could play Farming Simulator in real life."
Yeah, I've got good experience. I've been doing contracts for weeks now. She's doing my head
I've
in.
used
She's pulling the top down. It's like really distracting.
I've used the parsnip harvester, used a corn harvester. I even cut down some trees.
Cultivated things.
I've even ploughed some fields and some other things.
And we've got chickens that are lazy. Don't get me started on lazy chickens.
And the bees. The bees aren't doing much either.
No, they're not. But that seems to be the case everywhere.
They just listen to the rules of the birds and the bees, we wouldn't be in this issue. Yeah, that's a good row. Get the double row. Why can't they always do a double row like this?
You have to line it up just perfectly.
Oh no, sorry. Do it again. Look at that, look how much is left. There's not much.
We've got 67%. You can do it.
Certainly can. I'm going to make the parsnip farmers around the world proud. The other thing I like about you, you go because I'm going to change the subject.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if they're like watching it and they go, "That's not how we do parsnips."
Doing it the bloody the wrong way. What the fuck is he doing? I was just going to say, the one thing I like about YouTube is like if you get you build your channel up and you get all the subscribers, you get those plaques.
Oh yeah.
I really want a YouTube plaque.
Yeah, how many do you have to get?
I think one of them's like 1 million subscribers, but I don't know what the other ones are for. So that's going to be a long time to get that. But
My problem is that that's a restart. This is stupid. I can't fucking figure this out at all. I just want to go to my channel. There's there it is. Yeah, my problem is I just keep watching, like, for the viewers to see if it goes up.
Yeah, the live statics is pretty cool. But if you go on the left-hand side, if you're in there, there should be an earn tab. And that tells you what the requirements are.
Yeah. $500 subscribers.
Is that the bronze one?
So, well, since 500 subscribers, 3 video uploads in the last 90 days, and 3,000 public watch hours, 33 public short views. Oh no, sorry, 3 million. 33, that's how many I've had. And then there's other stuff as well. That's just the first one. And there's all this other stuff. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, 10 million public short views.
Takes time. Yeah, get good, but
Yeah.
why not?
Saying that I've had 875 views total. So I need to remember to post all my fucking short videos here as well.
Yeah, that'll help. Even just go back and do the ones that you've already posted and put them on there.
Yeah, true. I had like 250 something views on the one I did the other day, and it's up to 364 now. So that's probably gonna be a good one. I think when I post the one of me rolling that tractor with the wood today, I was looking last night and I could not find like where I did the geek thing at all last night. I'm fairly sure I did.
The geek thing.
Oh, what's it? Hey.
The geek thing.
Yeah, and like I yeeted it down there when I did the Jimmy Uso or the Jey Uso yeet.
I don't recall you saying it, but obviously I didn't see it.
And I was literally looking for it as I left, like when I got off of here. I just could not find it anywhere. And I'm like, did I imagine that?
Oh my god, why can't I just do this? There we go. Looks like I missed somewhere. It's somewhere along the line there as well.
On your text there, what's TEWIX?
Oh, that's that Total Extreme game, the wrestling booking game. I haven't taken it off yet. I've got to take it off. But saying that, I do want to get back to it. But saying, I don't know. Got all these different ideas on what to do. Yeah, like I think that will work better as like a YouTube sort of series.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about just not streaming that on here at all and going and doing that. But I haven't decided yet. It's the same thing with that at the moment. Like we do that in real life. I don't really want to do it on the game at this stage.
was decent. That was a good introduction, I think, to the group side of things. I think tomorrow I'll have a bit more of an idea.
Yeah, and obviously the longer you're on there, the more views will happen. So
I'll end up with lots because it'll just be me quickly going in there every 10 minutes just to pick. I'll just keep updating and going, yeah, should have done this, should have done that.
I think that's the difference, and that's what I was like looking up though, is that you might not get much with your live streams with YouTube, but you're going to get more views over time. Whereas Twitch is about your live streams, and you don't really get much with your historical views, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Yeah, it's just a case of just keeping on going and yeah.
Either way, I'm not losing out on anything by doing both, and
No, definitely not. Almost tempted to do kick as well, but I just think that'd be too hard to do 3.
I haven't even looked on that website in ages. I don't even know if it's still going. I'm assuming it is, but
It's still here. Well, Ammo, whatever her face is still going, I think. She's still on kick exclusively.
no, that would explain why I haven't seen her stream on Twitch for a long time.
Yeah, she moved from Twitch a while ago. 5, 4, 7, 5, 8, 4. I mean, if you get a multi-stream, it almost wouldn't hurt to do this one. You've currently got 21 followers.
I do.
Yep.
Oh, don't know where they came from. Didn't stream it. I only did like 4 or 5 streams on there, I think. So
I've got 10.
let's go.
Trying to figure out, like, I don't even know how to get started on this.
The main reason I didn't stay on Kick was because of I like the Twitch reward system. And that Kick didn't really have that at the start, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming they would have something like that now. But
It's very similar to Twitch, like literally it's got all the same sort of stuff, the path to affiliate, the path to verification, the path to KCIP, which I'm assuming is like partner.
I remember they made it easier to get affiliated on there originally. I wonder, is that pumped up now? Is it? Or?
You need 75 followers and stream a total of 5 hours. That's all you need. You don't need like an average.
So it's easier than what Twitch was.
And to get verification, you need a total of 20 subscribers in the last 30 days. Gifted subs aren't included. Reach an average of 75 viewers in the last 30 days, so I guess that's partner really. Stream for a total of 12 days. Hang with my community, which is stream for a total of 30 hours. And have 300 unique chatters in the last 30 days. So, yeah, it could be doable, but I'll do it like a go. I don't know.
Eventually, I probably won't worry about it, but
I'd need to like do up all my channel and stuff.
I'm just going to try and focus on the YouTube side of things and the Twitch side of things, and if that works, then see how it goes from there.
What the numbers are for Farming Simulator. 115 people watching it compared to Twitch, where there's 1.2K.
Bit of a difference.
Yes, slightly. And of those 115 people watching, 104 are in one of the streams.
Jeez.
So
One person's taking all the monopoly.
yeah.
75%. Look at me go.
You can do it. You're nearly there. 3/4 of the way there. And the words of Bon Jovi.
Whoa. We're 3/4 of the way there. Whoa. Picking my parsnips. Take my harvester. And I'll pull the parsnips out of the ground. Doesn't work as well. I tried.
If you made it rhyme, it would have worked.
Look, I tried, right? Obviously, I'm not Bon Jovi, so...
I don't think anyone's Bon Jovi. I don't know if Bon Jovi's Bon Jovi at this point.
Don't you start this fucking Matrix bullshit with me again.
No, no. He's so old. He's not as he would have been in his heyday.
Oh. Back and neck's really sore at the moment. I don't know why. I haven't even done anything.
Varies from sitting in the chair.
It's probably a good shout.
I should be up in 5 hours or 6 hours. I don't know.
And do it.
I have to.
Just have a sick day.
I haven't got the hours for that. I took them all when Austin was in hospital.
Bloody Austin.
I don't know. I was hoping to use those for when I have my surgery, but
Yep. They do eat away at your sick leave.
yeah, if only they could just learn to look after themselves. Like a game all day. Last minute. Got a friend request. I am a streamer who streams Minecraft here on my channel. You can drop us up. It's not really English, but okay. Member since 29th of January this year. I bet they've got a lot of followers. Yep, 342,000 followers on Twitch. I bet they're because they fucking pay for them.
Probably. You can usually see the ones that got all these followers, but not much time. Even with like Ali to a degree, though, like it blows my mind that she's got 32,500 followers,
Yeah.
but only 67 people watching. I say only 67. I shouldn't say it like that, but I'd love to have.
Yeah, well, percentage-wise, it's not that many.
Yeah. I'd love to have just 10 people talking.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the people that are here. Please don't leave me.
I would like just 2 people. Just chat. I mean, I get that occasionally, but you know.
Maybe when we're not wrestlers anymore and people realise that we're not bad guys.
Yeah, maybe. I'm been trying to post a bit more to Facebook, like my Facebook page, thinking that that might help because there's people on there that maybe don't see it. But
I
I don't
think
know.
I think once wrestling's done and I start doing this a bit more, I'm just gonna restart all my socials.
Yeah,
Start up like a gaming Facebook account.
yeah. I was thinking the same. I'll probably keep Instagram, but I'll do like a new Facebook because yes, otherwise it's just all gonna get like mixed together.
Gee, that scared the shit out of me then. I looked at my emails and it said PayPal's authorized $340. What? I realised it was from a purchase I did today for Brooks's flights.
Uh, he excited to come down for the last one, is he?
He always likes coming down, so he's always been like, if my dates are open, I'll always come down for you, so
It'll
that,
be interesting to see if it's the same when Down Under's got it.
probably not. I don't see him also spending the money like I do to bring people in, but
Yeah,
sort of what we've always tried to do with ACW is have as much interstate people in as we can.
builds the brand and gets more awareness to it and more eyes on it. If you've got people coming from interstate, well, they're gonna go and tell their friends, and then it makes you look better because you're like, well, we're bringing in these people who are known elsewhere, not just in SA, and then people don't see the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
There's a lot more upside to downside. There's a post here. It says, "Let's get married and have kids. So instead of doing fun stuff on the weekend, we can go to a kid's birthday party where everyone coughs."
It's not wrong.
Fucking laugh at the moment, honestly. We've got two birthday parties on the 22nd.
Two birthday parties on the 22nd, plus a wrestling show.
Yeah. So we've got a little girl called Aria, who was friends with Elliot at daycare. She's turning 4, so that's in the morning. That's like 10 till 12 or something. And then, funnily enough, it's really bizarre, but Penny and Scott's kid Miles is turning 5. And I was like, that's really bizarre. Like, why they don't like us anymore? Apparently, why have we been invited to this?
I didn't realise that. I didn't realise at Christmas time when I went to the Christmas party that Scott's mum works with Tash.
Oh, really?
Just in a different department.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Tash didn't really know. I just seen the name pop up, and I was like, "Hey, that's Scott's and Jordan's mum."
I want to know where they get all that money from, because she's never worked ever, and yet they can afford a mortgage and 4 kids.
Scott must have a decent job, doesn't he?
It's just like a works at the Coles factory or the warehouse.
Okay.
It's not like a massive job.
I've heard they pay pretty well in the warehouse, though.
Yeah. heard that some people were saying that because, well, maybe not so much now, but before he used to be at work quite a lot on the weekends and stuff, so she would do the shopping with the kids, and a lot of people would say like you can fudge it with the government where you have it as like you're not together. Um,
There's only people that do that, and it's fucking wrong.
yeah. So someone was saying something about that, and I was like, it'd be pretty dodgy to do something like that.
I used to know someone that did it, and used to wrestle. I mean, everything in my soul not to report him.
Yeah.
I've never got anything from the government. The government's always fucking been like, no, don't get any money from us.
Yeah, well, we're kind of the same. We just go around and we're just like, well, we think we're nice people, like, but then there's people out there doing the wrong thing and we're getting all the benefits from it.
Yep. So they're not together and they live at different addresses. They still live together and put their money together because they get the money because of saying that.
So stupid.
It's bullshit.
So silly.
Rot in the system. And meanwhile, we pay all our taxes and the ones that are paying for those people.
People. People are the worst.
Yeah. Not like a good worst either.
No, the worst, worst.
Like a worst that's fallen out of the pan and landed in fucking dog shit.
Yeah, that's exactly how people are. Oh god, it's probably like, oh, it's nearly 1 o'clock. I should probably go to bed.
Yep, so should I, but still doing this fucking shit.
Yeah, but you've got tomorrow off, so there's not as much of a thing for you.
Yeah, but I still gotta get up early to take Connor to school, and then I gotta go to the shed.
He's grown up nearly. You do himself.
Nearly.
You're only 18% to go. Then you watch. As soon as I go, you'll get a massive raid. 10 new subscribers.
You're dreaming.
They're just not doing it because I'm here.
You've got more raids than I have in the last freaking.
I know, I had two in 2 days the other week. It was weird. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I think I've only had one raid in the past 6 months, and that was the other night.
Friday.
It was Monday, wasn't it?
That was. I think you had one on Friday. You had one Friday night as well.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did too. Yeah, I lied. So there's two I've had. Forgot about that one with the Age of Empires lads raided you the time before.
Yeah. Then they both followed you. They didn't follow me when they raided me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's not.
I had that
Okay.
big one on Football Manager with the guy who was the German guy, and I was like, what the fuck? That was like the most random thing to ever happen.
It was like 75 or 80, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like 87, I think it was.
You get a bunch of the which things milestones complete.
Maybe.
Like, there's a few on there where you get like I know people, and it's like having more than 50 people in your chat, in your channel or something like that. You would have got a few of them.
Yeah, I've had a few of those. I've had, so last month I got the Empire Business 2.
whatever that having 50 people in your channel one, I was so
Yeah.
pissed off about that one because I got a raid and it's 49 people.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, that must have been the one. Have 50 viewers at the same time. People know me. And then I got another one called What is Thy Bidding, and it's reached 200 followers. So the most I've ever had is 62.
nice, beating me then. Most I've had 49.
But it makes no sense because, like, the person rated with 87.
Yeah,
I
but
got 60.
if there's people that leave during the raid, like they might not actually come into your channel.
Fair enough. I've reached 75 average viewers in the last 30 days. Currently I'm 3.64.
Yeah, I can safely say I'm nowhere near partner numbers.
No. Although, if I path to partner, it's a stream for 25 hours, and I've done it for 63 hours. Stream on 12 different days, 21 days. But the average lets me down a bit.
You know, it would be nice if like Ali says that she supports us and stuff like that. When she leaves, she like would do a raid, but she doesn't even do it anymore.
Yeah, I know. She did it. She did that one time to get me to affiliate, and that was it. That's all I've ever known. That's a raid. Yeah, well, people always say they're gonna support, and then they never do.
I'm the sucker that keeps going into her channel though.
Yeah, it's because it's the definition of insanity.
I can't complain. I've sold a few wrestling tickets to her and stuff like that. So in real life, it's paid off. Just
I think
come
it's
2 or 3 shows, I think. So
yeah, just expecting it to be like you know, just expecting people to be different. I think I keep expecting people to be different,
yeah,
and they're not.
that's it too. When I was doing the streaming that first time, where I was like really invested in it and trying hard and like getting some decent viewers for a little bit there, and then it just got to that point where it wasn't fun anymore.
Yeah,
And same sort of thing that you're saying now, like all our mates that say they will support you and stuff like that, but they wouldn't show up in your streams and stuff like that. And that's when I got a little bit tired of it, and that's why I thought this time I'm just doing it for fun. Obviously, I want to get something out of it, but it's I'm not putting that much pressure on it anymore. I don't want to get back to that point where I'll be like getting angry about the stream being so shit.
yeah. Well, I sort of go like, oh, yeah, it's been a good one, or it's been a bad one, or wasn't as good as it could have been. And I just go, I always just look at myself and I go, I wonder what I could be doing differently. And I go, well, it's not really much because people aren't getting there in the first place. I think if the viewers were there, it'd be different, but they're just not there in the first place.
Yeah. So that's I think the hardest thing is if you don't have some people in your chat to chat to, then those people that you don't see but come to your channel and have a look and they see that you're not chatting or anything like that, then that sort of ruins it a little bit because
Yeah,
they're just coming in and they're like, oh, this person's just sitting there playing the game, not really chatting. But it's hard to chat when you don't have someone to chat to. So I feel like that ruins it a little bit where you don't get that momentum because you don't really have the people to talk to.
yeah. I find it a lot easier, like when we're streaming, because it's like at least I can just chat shit or whatever. But if it's just me and I'm like farming, I'm basically just narrating what I'm doing every time.
Yeah.
And there's only so many times you can go. farming in the field. Gonna do this, gonna do that. It's just kind of, yeah. But yeah, hopefully YouTube gets a few more eyes on it and see what happens and just keep taking it forward, I guess.
Yeah. I think,
What's the worst that could happen? I'm not losing anything by doing it.
no, exactly. You still get to play games, you still get to talk to people sometimes. So, yeah, you're still getting the enjoyment out of it. I know sometimes it's hard to look back and be like, oh, it's only average 2 people this stream, and that makes it a bit harder, but yeah, as you said, you're not losing anything by doing it. And it's just having that consistency. As I said to you like a few months back, like you're growing quicker than what I was, and more organically. But I think the thing that I did wrong, and it was good to obviously get the affiliate quicker, but when I started, I did it with like the Anchor Club. So there was a lot of people that went into Warship streams that I was trying to get to come to my streams and the whole supporting each other sort of thing. But that's all well and good for a short amount of time, and then that sort of just goes by the wayside.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, I've got 400 and something followers, but really there's 20 of those that actually care.
Yeah.
Whereas you're getting your followers by doing the hard work, you're putting out a lot of reels and stuff like that. So keep doing what you're doing. You'll have more success than I will.
Hopefully that far. It'll probably about the same anyway, really. Like, it's just a case of just keeping on going, and like you say, it'll. I think as well, because I was sort of the same before I stopped. As I was having like decent streams and it was going quite well. But then you kind of go, oh, it's just like you kind of stop, and then I think people kind of tune out. And then because we sort of stopped doing it for so long, a lot of people kind of left platform as well.
Yeah.
So those people that were there, they're not there anymore.
Yeah. I think that's a big thing too, is that Twitch was so hot during COVID and stuff like that too, because what else was there to do during that period?
Yeah.
Now life's back, people are going out doing more, so they're not actually on Twitch as much. Obviously, there's still a bunch of people on here, because you can see there's still people having lots of success, but it's hard to get new viewers now because of there's not as many people. Well, that's what I think anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of the people that are really successful and stuff, like they were probably doing it beforehand and just carried it on through.
Yeah. Or the other thing is they are really good gamers.
Yeah.
Like you look at your people like your ninjas and stuff like that. Nicky E30 or whatever his name is like they're like really good Fortnite players, so they built their following based on how good they are at gameplay. Where I'm not massively good at games, shooter games or anything like that either. I like to have fun. I'd rather be able to just sit here and talk to people, and just doing this is just chill out and relax. But the one thing that I did find was I had more success with TEW because it was more of an indie game and it wasn't played by everyone. So it was like, yeah, it's a smaller market of people, but there are people that are really interested in that game. So there was more people sort of coming in and talking and things like that too.
I think as well, being in that world, you probably know more people that are likely to want to watch it as well or be involved in it.
Yeah. Whereas this, yeah, it is got a bit of a niche market, but also there's been people playing this for a long time and they've built their viewership and stuff like that, and we're sort of coming in late to a degree.
Yeah.
But just keep grinding it out and trying, and it'll come together. Hopefully.
Yeah. It will. It's just yeah. You're just gonna have that one sort of you'd have that one video or that one thing that'll just take off, and before you know it, things will just start happening, and it's just a case of getting to that point though.
I think that's the
And you
thing
never
is
know when it's gonna happen.
you don't, and I think the social media part of it, if you're grinding that out, I think you're gonna have more luck with it by doing that. Like
Just scrolling down my
one of my best viewed videos is that when we were playing Green Hell,
yeah.
and it was just me being a dick. That humour came to attack us, and I was like, nearly poo my pants. And that's got like a bunch of views on TikTok, sort of thing, but because I don't have that consistency with it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, maybe I got to bring the dad jokes back, because that was a good thing too. People used to come in just to hit the dad jokes button to hear jokes.
Yeah. 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 Well, that's the thing as well. If you establish something like that, I think people that they can appreciate something like that. 'Cause everyone tell like bad jokes, you know, and everyone can go, oh yeah, I get it, that's funny.
Everyone loves a good knee slapper and a laugh, and
Yeah. And when they see that you're not taking it so seriously, then yeah, it kind of helps as well.
89%.
And,
Main patch in the middle. But lucky you pointed out the time earlier, because if I didn't slow this time down, I would have got through this.
yeah, we would have been, I don't think it's been worth your time, worth the money that you're making from it.
I don't think it will be either, because the contract was for 3.5. It was $1,000 for the equipment. So unless they're going to give us some harvest bonus for the parsnips that's decent, then it's not really going to be very good. But still good. I feel accomplished because this has not been just an easy harvest.
It's not been an easy 10 contracts.
Time consuming and money might not be good, but there's progress.
Still going to make some money though, which is also always positive.
Too bad if I go back and I do it and it's like the least is now more expensive and you made no money.
Yeah, that could happen.
I think I would reconsider playing the game again. Look at this go. Now I can really see the end of the tunnel. I'm in the cockpit. Tractor is now bigger than the last couple of rows.
That's good. It's happening.
Nearly there. 91. I'm gonna have to go back and find some of the spots that I missed before. Jimmy Plix! Here he is. Here I was thinking that he wasn't going to show up tonight.
Only wait for me to finish. He missed one of my streams. That means that he's broken the streak.
Not the streak. Imagine thinking that. I know, right? I just thought that he wouldn't show up because Arsenal lost this morning.
He's a Man United fan though.
Oh, he is too. For some stupid reason, I thought he was an Arsenal fan. Probably rather be an Arsenal fan at this point in time. Did you see the video that I shared earlier on Facebook?
Which one was that?
The one of the Arsenal guys that do the watch along.
Oh, the troops one. Yeah, I saw that.
Thank you so much for the follow there, Pezza.
See, I told you it's happening. You didn't believe me.
Toon. Off to Wembley. What a game. I was a bit worried about it. Like, I knew we had the 2-0 lead or aggregate, but I was still... After Arsenal coming out and smashing City 5-1, I was like, ugh. You did it.
Well, that's enough talking about that. I think I'm going to go to bed.
And the Newcastle shithousery was back. Good to see. Need more of that.
I will catch you tomorrow night.
Yep.
Enough
See you tomorrow for Age of Empires.
Indeed, I will see you then. Have a good time at the shed.
Right.
Catch you later.
Yeah, right. Right, bud. Okay. Who do we reckon's going to win tomorrow morning? Do you think Tottenham's going to hold on to the 1-0 aggregate, or do we think Liverpool's just going to run over them tomorrow? It is at the it is at Anfield, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I reckon Liverpool will walk all over them. I reckon it might be a 4-0. Originally, I was a little bit... I started getting a soft spot for the Spurs because of Ange and being Australian. But then Ange turned into a bit of a whiny little bitch lately, and now I'm like, nah. Back to not liking Spurs. And the only reason I don't really like Spurs is because I've got a few friends that are Arsenal fans, but... You're a Wolves fan. Well, hopefully your winning ways continues. It's good to see you got Cunha signed up. You can keep getting some of those decent wins. I think you haven't got the worst side. It's just haven't really had stuff fall your way this year. I don't think any of the bottom three are coming up. Southampton's done already. Leicester's not great. The only one that I thought maybe you might stay up was Ipswich, because they didn't do too bad for a bit. But I think they've struggled a little bit as well. Now Everton's got their sort of bounce from having Moyes back, so I don't think they're going to have any issues staying up. Palace then beat Manchester this week. I think it was this week, maybe. So everyone's winning around the bottom three, except for the bottom three. So it's I know there's a few games still to go, but I don't see them coming out. Which is sad to a little bit. I would love to see Manchester get relegated just because their supporters are just pains in the ass to deal with. I think that would be quite entertaining, but it's definitely not going to happen. Need Everton to do everyone a favour and just beat Liverpool. Just I actually don't care if Liverpool won the league or anything like that, but I would like to see it a little bit tighter at the top. It would definitely make my year. I don't really have any issues with United per se. United was my grandfather's team because he's from Aberdeen. Goes to Aberdeen, and then obviously Fergie came from Aberdeen to Manchester, so it never really had a problem with them, but their fans are really hard to deal with. Sky News would melt. Great. What made you go for Wolves? Are you do you live in the area or just family? Panic. Okay. I don't know where that is in relativeness, to be honest, but I go for Newcastle because I have family in Newcastle. So always gone for them. So keep hoping that I'm going to get across to the UK at some point. Every time I've tried, it's never worked out. $94% here. I think I might have enough just to dump this out and finish it off, maybe. Anything there, so been farming not heaps long, so we played a little bit of FS22, and really the FS25 I've only just started this week, so we started a server on FS22 that we were doing this time, mainly because of a mistake when I set it up. We started at $500,000, so we're just having to do a bunch of contracts and stuff to get it going. and just making it a little bit harder for ourselves, but that's not what I wanted that to be. So for this farm, yeah, it's only just been this week only. Just trying to set it up and made the mistake of doing these parsnips. It's taken me a whole night. Thank you very much for the follow there, Save Go. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, I was still relatively new to it, and yeah, this harvester is very, very small, but it was part of the lease equipment for this contract. The old parsnips, so it's been a bit of a nightmare, really. Well, we've been streaming for 3.5 hours, and this is the first contract that I jumped on tonight, so it's taken me all night. Yeah, it's been interesting. I probably won't do parsnips again, knowing this now. But it's been a good learning experience. Not much. It's only meant to be 3.5 grand, so 3.5 grand and then 1,000 on hiring. So it's been a lot of work for not a lot of reward. We're at 95% now, so I'm gonna dump this into the harvester and go sell it and see if that finishes it off. Be pretty close, I reckon. Haven't done sugarcane yet. Is it a similar sort of thing? Is it just a very small harvester, or? Very dull. Have you tried the rice yet? I think that's new this year. The rice fields. I feel like that would take some time as well, because from the video that I was looking at, it looks like they're like individually planted. But that's just from a video, so I don't know much about it. We'll send a glass eye to sleep. I like that one. How long you been farming for, Panzer? Oh, wow. You're a pro then. Start asking you for advice. What do you find is the quickest way to make money? Is it sort of like the contracts, or is it getting that money up to then buy your own sort of things on the farm? Like I think last year we found a good success by getting the greenhouses and the bees and the chickens and selling off the eggs and the honey and the lettuces and tomatoes and all that. Good job in real life as well. Oh, that's sick. what farming do you do in the real world? Is it sort of like baling or gonna be enough? Finish it off, please. It's gonna be short, isn't it? Haha, you bastard. Agriculture agronomist? Okay. What does that involve? I haven't done sort of much farming myself, which is weird because we live in the hills in Adelaide, in South Australia, and moving out to a country town where we built our house, so which is no mains water, no nothing like that. So I'm looking forward to doing some growing and things like that in our own garden once we move in. So only probably about 4 weeks away before we move into our house. It's been a long process. It's been 4 years the journey to get this house built. The actual building of their house has been quite quick. It's only been sort of 6 months, 7 months, but the land kept getting delayed from the developers and stuff like that. So that was the long part for us to get to the build stage. So really looking forward to finally getting into our own house. We were renting for the whole time. So our first house, and looking forward to being able to have that freedom to do what we want. Planning on sort of growing some veggies and getting some fruit trees and getting sort of different. Like we're doing like one of those kitchen gardens, so got all the different sort of herbs and stuff as well. So that'll be fun when that finally comes through in the next month. And I've taken 2 months of long service leave as well to be able to get everything set up. So I'm excited. %. What a bummer. Doesn't even look like it's there. Lost advertising. Ah, bummer. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, I was saying What was the last thing you heard? I was mentioning that we're moving into our own house shortly, which is in the hills of Adelaide, South Australia, and sort of in the country part. So, an idiot. So looking forward to getting into our own house and being able to have our own sort of little bit. What did I want to get for? That button. Yeah, so looking at those fruit trees and that sort of stuff, and veggies, and the I think they're called kitchen gardens, so all the herbs and stuff like that. So moving at about a month's time, so looking to do all that and have a couple of months off of work as well, just to get that all set up. So, but that's obviously not farming on your standards. So, tell me a little bit more about agriculture agronomist. What does that involve? Is it sort of like, yeah, I'm not going to try and guess, but definitely is. Everything's getting so expensive these days. Like, it's ridiculous on how much you got to pay for things that used to be so cheap. And everything these days as well is bloody. Like, I don't, you don't know what to believe sometimes with what you hear, especially with sort of meat and stuff like that. And they're saying that some some of the supermarkets are sort of getting meat and stuff glued together to save prices and to save money and make it look better. And you never know what to believe, but just ridiculous on how everything is. It's also you get that satisfaction of something you've grown yourself. Yay, finally, after all that. Jeez, that took way too long. And all I make out of that is 3.5. 2.5 when you take out the lease. As your chickens aren't doing shit again. Just tie up in there. And honey. The food's fine, 100%. It's alright. Getting there. This is still got a fair bit to grow, I think, so. Canola growing. Yeah, it's all happening. Yeah, yeah. It's good. We've got that elevated, so I just dropped straight in there. One thing I don't like about this is this bloody trying to flatten this out and it never works. Changing the land and trying to flatten it out isn't very good on this game. It's alright. Well, for me, I am gonna. I think I'm gonna finish up for the night because it is 1:30 in the morning here in Adelaide, in Australia. So I do have tomorrow off, thankfully for that. But so we get up and take the little one to. It's not really little anymore, but take the son to school. So we'll finish up for the night. Thank you for everyone that did come in tonight. Thank you for the new follows. I appreciate you all. Hopefully we see you next time when you come in. Let's have a look who's on. We'll do a quick raid over to someone. Where are we? Who hasn't got many viewers that we can help out? That person's got one viewer. Let's go to them. I got different farms around the UK taking soil samples, taking it back to my laboratory, and then sorting out them better fertilizer programs. Okay, cool. So you're like it's the soil testing part of it to and then help them out with making the soil better so they can grow better plants and stuff like that, better crops. Is that getting that right? Hopefully I did get that right. But as I said, I am going to raid over to what is it? XI white. So 11 white. Assuming that's what that's meant to be. Stick around for the raid. Appreciate it. And as I said, we'll be back tomorrow night. We do Age of Empires Friday in Australia. So if you like Age of Empires, we don't play it very competitively. It's more for some fun. And then we'll probably do some more farming after that. But if I don't see you, have a fantastic Friday. And we'll see you next time. Bye.